Prince George school fate to be sealed as 8th birthday nears, William and Kate poised. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will soon decide where Prince George continue his education as his 8th birthday approaches. Prince William and Kate Middleton may opt to send eldest George to boarding school like his father and grandfather, Charles. He turns 8 on July 22. The future king has spent the last 4 years at Thomas's Battersea Prep School. The London Independent School, founded by actress Joanna Thomas in 1971, currently educates around 600 students. But now George could leave the £19,287 per year establishment near his home in Kensington. The Evening Standard has reported, as per royal tradition, the Cambridges are considering enrolling George at a boarding school. The young prince would also follow in the footsteps of his great-grandfather, Prince Philip, if his parents opted to make this decision. One insider told Best Life magazine, "It's a very important decision that will have a great influence on Prince George's life. The male members of the royal family have been greatly shaped by this, which also shapes their future, so William and Catherine are undoubtedly weighing the options very carefully." Prince William and brother Prince Harry were educated at Ludgrove School in Berkshire before heading off to become the first senior members of the royal family to attend Eton College. The Prince of Wales, like his late father, the Duke of Edinburgh, spent time boarding in Scotland at Gordonston. While Philip and the Duke of York are said to have thoroughly enjoyed their time there, the Prince of Wales described it as colditz with kilts. And Charles is not the only royal to have had a rough time at boarding school. Kate was said to be so miserable following teasing from some of the girls at Down House in Newbury that her parents pulled her out and moved her to Marlborough College. However, a source revealed to the Evening Standard it is highly unlikely William and Kate will send George to boarding school. The Vogue now, the source continued, is massively against young children boarding. Sending them away from the familial bubble, whatever the resources and culture of the school, the emotional structure that a family provides is more important at that age, they added. It has even been suggested the Cambridges have the option to send George to the Wyndham School, a state boarding school in Norfolk, which is just an hour away from their country home in Anmer Hall. In recent times it has become much more common for members of the royal family to snub the long-standing tradition of sending their children to boarding schools. Prince Edward and the Countess of Wessex preferred to educate the daughter, Lady Louise, and the teenage son, James, at local independent schools in Berkshire. Meanwhile, Mike Tyndall, husband of the Queen's granddaughter Zara Phillips, previously said he was not keen on sending their now 7-year-old child, MIA, to boarding school. Talking to the Daily Mail in 2016, the ex-England rugby star said sending his child away for school goes against his instincts, and added he would rather she attends a nearby school so he and Zara can always be on hand if she needs us. The Queen and her sister, Princess Margaret, were the last two members of the royal family to be schooled from within Buckingham Palace by governesses and the Vice Provost from Eton College.